beginning with divinely heard messages. This masculine is not going to fix this Libra's vehicle, physically or spiritually speaking, as in their forward movement. This individual is reaping karma at this time. This person receiving public praise and recognition is continuing to attack this Libra energetically with spell work. That's why they burned themselves lighting sage. Let's get into the message, Libra placements. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Allie's Foretold Stories. I'm Allie, your virtual host with a few recorded reflections for the Libra placement. Keep what builds you in faith and set aside the rest. These messages have already been sealed in prayer, so it reaches only those it was intended for. You'll find zodiac placement timestamps, referenced Bible verses, and channeled songs in the description box below. Let's listen. Journaled on Monday, June 30th, 2025. First message for Libra. This person who received disappointing news or a message wants to know how this Libra is so accurate. They're feeling completely defeated and giving up consistently discussing your past relationships. These individuals who doubted someone's wisdom, let alone intellect. This is now unanimous indirect support. How come? Well, their mind games are no longer working on this Libra. What initiated this situation? These individuals have been warned. This individual who's still married or in a relationship, physically or spiritually speaking, focused on the world, is discovering you're not a prostitute on the earthly realm, or, spiritually speaking, you're not misusing your spiritual gifts for money, power, and respect. What's behind the veil? Someone taking this Libra's advice didn't believe these corporations would now be pursuing their foes. The Most High God is dealing with these individuals who ridiculed Libra. These individuals who received a claircognizant or intuitive download are no longer mocking this person. Why? Somebody is being seen as a patriarch cloaked in shadow. This may be spiritual or physical for whoever it concerns. Apply what vibes to you. The result? An individual going against their veiled orders code to work against this Libra by mocking them wasn't expecting this person to be reputable, and sadly, they were a part of the buffoonery mocking this Libra. Pause. Does this message speak to you? Type amen in the comments below. Thank you for staying with me. Okay, let's continue. Second message for Libra, journaled on Monday, June 30th, 2025. Someone is trying to modify your physical characteristics, how you're seen by others on the earthly realm by the use of dark magic, or in other words, lies, gossip, rumors, taking and sharing staged photos or videos of a person in bad situations to frame them, etc. What they expected for this Libra is now transpiring for them. This is an automatic backfire. A group of individuals who don't agree with the hate towards this Libra is defending them. Somebody who thought otherwise lied to this group about this Libra. This individual who created colorist comments doesn't have this Libra's best interest at heart. As a consequence, this individual is receiving spiritual attacks. Clairaudient message. This person can't believe the ruling apparatus is helping this Libra. Clairaudient message number 2, I heard aiding and abetting. 555 or 1755 may be significant to someone. This individual who doesn't believe a fated confrontation on the earthly realm is here, is continuing to hex and curse, or, in better words, condemn and criticize this Libra. This is a person Libra is related to or has a family with. Someone external to this situation who's aiding and abetting is jealous of this Libra's love life. Spirit is requesting for this Libra to pray and ask God for guidance and protection. What's going on behind the veil? Someone who thought the ruling apparatus didn't know this Libra was psychic with telepathic abilities. Cannot believe this Libra was right from the beginning. This individual who cares about what people think or say, highly self-conscious, doesn't want this Libra to reach out to a sibling of theirs, or this is them feeling rather reluctant to reach out to their own sibling. Apply what vibes? Listen, to whomever this concerns, trust your inner guidance and make the call. Something is lost or used up. This may be time, money, or spiritual gifts, which is why they're holding on to this particular Libra energetically. The outcome? More like Spirit's advice. Libra, continue to trust your inner guidance, progressing forward. A love interest, romantic or platonic, doesn't want you to reach out to a sibling. Third message for Libra placements, dated Monday, June 30th, 2025. This is an individual who sends spell work or deceptive text messages towards this Libra in particular, is presenting them with an apology in person. This individual destroying Libra's appearance on the earthly realm was met with an unplanned incident. Their wise counsel is setting boundaries with this Libra's involved family members and friends, or this individual's family and friends. Apply what vibes? What transpired before? Someone who can't afford to duel this Libra in tribunal, because their constructive and deceptive enchantment within lawful proceedings is no longer functioning. This individual running personal background checks on this Libra condemned themselves. They were believing false narratives, rumors, lies, gossip, and accusations concerning this Libra, infringing their boundaries, communicating statements to cause offense, and conducting themselves contrary to a role or setting. And now this individual is awaiting this Libra's response on social media. What initiated the situation? This person who thought Libra was reading their own energy is discovering that they're reading theirs accurately. This termination or ending to Libra has backfired tremendously. This Pisces person or placement was the magician conducting termination spells upon this Libra. However, this Pisces who's trying to obtain this Libra's identifiable information by any means necessary is no longer coming up against them. This may be spiritual or physical. Apply what vibes? They're undergoing déjà vu. What's going on behind the veil? Someone who's being canceled due to the humiliation of another is a high priestess. They were trying to make this Libra sell out, betray their cause, values, and principles for money, popularity, and personal gain. My goodness, this is disheartening. Let's keep reading. Spirit is advising this Libra to trust their inner guidance on how to proceed. What feels like red tape is progress taking form. Listen, Libra, if this is your message, you know how to proceed forward. Pray and utilize your discernment. This individual who still doesn't or can't believe a situation or event is still in denial that Jesus is Christ. 1 John chapter 2 verse 22 KJV states, and I quote, "But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is turned to his own vomit again, and sow that was washed to her wallowing in the mire." End quote. Simply put, whoever is calling someone a liar is the person in denial that Jesus is Christ. The song significant to this message is Light Shower by Melanie Martinez. Somebody is realizing they were in the wrong about this Libra. The outcome? This individual who betrayed Libra, or an individual who was betrayed by this adversary of Libra. Apply what vibes? Earth-ordained rulers are watching their content. All right, guys, that ends this prophetic word. Thank you for listening. Continue to walk in faith and expect His signs. With love and gratitude, Allie.